Hey guys, welcome to a video long expected, long awaited, you can say, uh, and that is the complete lore and history of the beginning of Primordia, this place that we have been playing on for almost 2 years. Bro, that intro, guys. Yes, guys, what amazing intro. Yes, so basically, after 2 years, and also during the 2 years, we had like kind of lore like written into it and everything pretty much. So this is what we're gonna do right now. We're gonna kind of enjoy the world as I speak about the Chronicles of Primordia. That's what it's called. Chronicles of Primordia. This is a video, lore. So give it some background and everything. We're gonna talk how we are. Just a disclaimer, by the way, in this video, the lore has been written out the accounts of pretty much three individuals who's from the get go have been, and then it went from two to one person, which is me, which I'm finishing and everything. So right now, uh, that's it. And also, some bits are exaggerated, making sure you guys know that this is like storytelling, whatever. Some bits are inspired by other stories and everything. So keep that in consideration. The format I'm reading off is kind of simplified by ChatGPT and inspired by ChatGPT and everything. Premise of Primordia. Primordia kind of started after me and my friends watched The Kingdom of the Apes, got inspired by Primitive Caesar, and we made our own version of the game and role playing as well. So we're gonna start. So it's called The Chronicles of Primordia, guys. Beautiful title, I know. Set down in ink so the realm may never forget. That is what the book is called. The calendar of Primordia. The people of Primordia measures history by two eras, which was hard to decide, but we did it anyways. The founding era, FE, this is the period recovering from the birth of civilizations and the creations of the first kingdoms, which is two. After the founding, AF, the age of kingdoms, empires, alliances, recorded history, beginning of the great division, the split of the first two clans. Motto of Primordia, from one clan many came, from many came to one realm, which is now the story. FE, the beginning of all things. In the first age of the world, before banners were burned, crowns were detached, drenched in blood, there stood only one kingdom beneath the sky, Babu clan. The founder, Moon the First, ruled as the first king and had one son, Moon the Second, and one brother, who later on was known to be Moon the Third, and under Moon the First. The clan lived in a peaceful harmony, bound to tradition, ruled by a single leader whose word was law, whose reign went unchallenged for a time. The world was quiet. And as the sunrise rise in that fucking game, from brotherhood came rivalry. Oh, wait, sorry. But history does not remain still. During this time, another powerful figure rose, just like the sun. What beautiful imagination right now we're having. From within the Bamboo clan, ambitious and unyielding. From this fraction of unity, the clan split into two. From division was born Sun Clan, and the sun's out, guys, and it's rising. Ruled by a man who became known as the first Sun King. From brotherhood came rivalry, from rivalry came destiny, thus becomes a heated hatred, sorry, thus becomes a hatred that would shape the realm for generations, from the first rivalry of Primordia had ever known. That's FE1 and FE2. AF year 1 and 2, the 70. year 1 and 2. The Cold War era. Sun Clan withdrew to isolation. They traded with no one. They hardened themselves in silence. Bamboo Clan followed through. Both clans grew in strength, unseen, unheard, their true location unknown, their intentions cloaked in secrecy. The world held its breath as two unseen powers shaped their blades in the dark. When their power had risen enough, the silence broke. The first Sun King, cunning, bold, ordered a construction of a hidden tunnel called the Great Tunnel, a secret artery carving through the earth itself, leading straight towards the heart of the Bamboo clan's territory. An invasion was being planned, not of armies alone, but annihilation. During this bitter era, a new, weaker power emerged, Blockstonia, a small, scattered, and vulnerable kingdom. It could not resist ambitions from a greater force. Sun Clan struck first. Babu, sorry, Blockstonia's banners were torn down and its people was forced into service in bannerments beneath the sun. A year of mourning. The first sun, the moon, moon the first, ki- the first king of Bamboo Clan died during the mysterious portal incident, which is very funny, by the way, guys. An event fully never understood and forever debated by scholars. Year 5, The Fallen Kings. 1 year after Moon's the first death, the first Sun King died as well. To signal peace, his successor invited all clans to his coronation and the funeral. Yet Bamboo Clan, still fearing invasions, destruction, chose deceptions over diplomacy, plotting assassination and demolishment, and the end of Sun Clan itself. John the Good became the second Sun King. Moments after his coronation, he was assassinated. Sun Clan collapsed, but from its ashes something new would rise, and its last ruler, David, the third Sun King, did not forget. A birth of a new dawn. David, believing that Sun Clan had failed, unwilling to forget his brother's murder, di- dissolved it entirely, and in its place founded the Empire of New Dawn. Which is this, guys? Which is this? Began construction of High Garden, which is this, guys? Let's look at High Garden for a bit. Constructed High Garden and the Great Tunnel. So restarted building the Great Tunnel. Uh, once built for invasion, now fully completed. No longer a weapon or a weapon of war, but a foundation stone to David's new empire. This is when I traded a lot and got a shit ton of elytras, which is 4D chess, guys. After something happened, which is year 7. In the year 7, AF7, Project Trident happened. Legend spoke of an ancient civilization said to have masters travel between the overworld and a dimension beyond, destroyed long time ago by a mythical terror known as the Dark Dragon. The portal to their world has been sealed, the city erased, and only stories remain. From these legends rose the Project Trident, an alliance between three kingdoms, Bamboo Clan, Blockstonia, and New Dawn. Their goal was not conquest, but survival. This is when the two weak phase hit the fucking killing the end dragon bit. But we made it cool. We made it sound cool. Uh, Victory and transformation. For the hunt for the dark dragon. By the way, finding the portal was the bastard. By the way, countless lives. Uh, it cost countless lives, pretty much, guys. Yeah, we died so many times. And New Dawn suffered the most, greatest loss of the three allied kingdoms. But the beast was slayed, and for its time, the realm was safe. It was David who then betrayed the alliance that had bled beside him. Having him completed the tunnel, his empire, with Blockstone now growing rapidly into the most second powerful nation, David sent assassins to the end of the last ruler of Bamboo Clan, which is my infamous clip when I killed my friend who was OP at the time. Bamboo Clan failed, and from its fall rose a new power, ancient empire led by uh, by the line of Moon the Third, the first golden era. New leaders rose, new empires formed. This is the most peaceful era of the realm has ever seen. Most populated, most prosperous, and two new kingdoms emerged. This is the peak of the realm, by the way, guys. The kingdom of Cox formed along New Dawn's southern and northern borders. South London clan formed by rebel apes to southeast of our borders. Trade flourished, city grew. The realm built instead of burnt, but a pride returned. Blockstonia grew harsh, arrogant. A new dawn came to believe only w- original clans should rule supreme. War plans were made. I'm gonna be honest, I didn't like how this guy was yapping too much. So I was like, nah, let's put him in check. And he was kind of flexing way too much. Uh, New Dawn Rise, the largest dog army that the realm has ever seen. But resources ran thin, and the first invasion of Bloxonia failed. Undetermined, New Dawn brought allies of two other nations. Sensing betrayal, Bloxonia struck first, aiming to eliminate Ancient Empire, the oldest kingdom over them all. And Ancient Empire was ready. Bloxorian's threat was ended. Basically, this guy was thinking, if I take down the Mr. OG, who's second powerful, because at this time I was building up, wasn't powerful yet. This guy was like, if I ended up second powerful, he's too OP. We'll try and chase that OP itch, guys. Uh, Roy, sorry, the rise of the Redstone Union. My idea, guys. Sensing the imbalance left in the golden era awake, which pretty much meaning that because we didn't fight or try to kill each other and try to gather resources, Blockstone the New Dawn founded the Redstone Union, an alliance with ancient empire built upon founding purpose and uh, Blockstonian, but Blockstonian was like a secret ally. Protecting the realm, preserving balance, defeating evil, maintaining peace. We had a menace to society. Every friendship group has one. We turned it into a cool little story. Th- This is now AF11, year 11 of the world. The Age of Darkness. Within the kingdom of Kok, a ruler emerged, Ali the Dark Lord, whose ambitions was total to kill everyone and destroy the world. He did not want this place to succeed. Redstone Union rose against him. Kok launched a surprise attack on Ancient Empire. The Union retaliated, striking back, later on launching a secret assassination on Kok itself. Um, Peace was believed to be restored. It was a lie. Ali struck the next at South London Clan and New Dawn, and then vanishing into hiding. He killed me and took my ship, bro. The Great Purge, following a deadly virus spread through the kingdom of Cox and South London Clan leadership collapsed. Most of their people died. The rest of the Union refused to intervene, and its members bound with dark. And it was believed that members would bound into dark ties they later on admit. I paid people not to intervene. I was like, yeah, fuck this guys. Later on, it was revealed South London Clan organized most of the realm's crime, looting, thieving, traveling across the land. Fear and division tore the Union apart. The Redstone Union was abolished. Pretty much, shit hit the fan, guys. The era of the mini wars. Two micronation rose In the Union's absence, the Farmer clan, which vanished into ruin, and the Kingdom of Utopia. Kingdom of Utopia sees disputed land, Bloxonians are in Bloxonian land territory, pretty much. Bloxonium answers by building a wall. Under King Aditya, Utopia attempted to harness nuclear power. The failed attempt, uh, coffee, wow, that's a fucking long ass word. TNT exploded and destroyed the kingdom within. Meanwhile, Ali the Dark Lord returned, believing he was still feared. He was wrong at the time. Time has changed. The realm has changed. New Dawn defeated him once and for all, ending his story in the fall. In the kingdom of clocks ceases to exist. Peak guy, peak, peak, peak. Restoration. In this time, the Redstone Union was reborn, not for war but restoration. New Dawn and the ancient empire united to raise Republic City, built on the ashes of King of the Corks, and the former lands of the South London clan was annexed and renamed Pentagon, transforming into a military base. Meanwhile, Blockstonia's leaders sought to rename their broken kingdom as Mystical Kingdom, ruled by a single emperor within its wall. A terrorist faction staged a coup, seizing control but failing to rule, destroying itself and the remaining of the kingdom. Already weakened by um, internal collapse and a loss of the royal bloodline, Blockstonia became a last unresolved threat to lasting sustainability. The Redstone Union declared a campaign to end Blockstonia's question for good. Although the Union sanctioned the war, it was New Dawn's armies, commands, and resources that, that formed the backbone of the invasion. So we finally invaded Blockstonia. So after so many years, like how many years? Like fucking 10 years later, we fucking did it, guys. Fucking get in, New Dawn. The fighting was decisive. Blockstonians fractured, and leaders could not withstand a united force. Its city was broken, and its defense determined its territory fully subdued to the last remnant of the kingdom ceased to exist. We nuked the shit out of it, which you saw. Rather than abandoning the land, which I didn't do, New Dawn chose to annex the former lands of Bloxonia, absorbed into the empire, and renamed High Mark of Edwin, a new imperial territory marking not conquest alone but control and order. Presence of a long shadow. Blockstonia was erased from history, not mainly defeated but transformed. And we got rid of them bitches, bro. The greatest golden era where we prosperous. No rivalries, empires left to challenge the balance. No more wars looming on the horizon. The realm enters what the historians called the greatest golden era. Trade flourished beyond anything previously known. Routes once guarded by armies now rode off commercial stuff. Nations no longer preparing for war, um, but for growth, sharing resources, rebuilding lands, strengthening ties rather than borders. For the first time in record history, peace wasn't temporary, it was sustained. Restoring balance for a 5 month period era, New Dawn stunned unmatched strength, armies, technology, influence, rising beyond the rest. Meanwhile, ancient empire, the longest holding, most respectful, suffered a temporary loss of technology and advancement. Rather than allowing rivalry or suspicion to grow, two enemy empires agreed to for a friendly battle to contest not a heated but honored and restoration. Through that, ancient empire regained all it had and lost. And for a moment, the realm recognized New Dawn and Empire as superpowers rather than dominance over one another. We just made it like, yo, we're chilling, bro, being chilling. Discovery of the hidden network. This was pretty cool. During the early years of rebuild of this of the during the early years of rebuilding, New Dawn launched an expedition to gather sand, sandstone, red sand, and other fundamental resources, which you're looking at right now, to newly established mining factories in a distant land, which began a route and logistical operations that did not remain one. While traveling between the capital and the mining sites, New Dawn forces uncovered a concealed construction buried beneath the terrain, a hidden portal chamber connected to a secret base recognized with potential scale and risk. New Dawn called in the Redstone Union and joint expedition unit sweep the underground network. I thought there was going to be traps. Beneath the surface laid a secret tunnel, multiple hidden bases, and remain reinforced uh, pathways built for movement and built for movement. A deeper still, they found a fundamental functioning portal that led directly to Pentagon, which formerly territory of South London Clan. Through structural evidence, abandoned equipment, movement trackers, New Dawn and the Western Union concluded that the networks had served as a route to escape route for some members of South London Clan, long believed to be dead, but perhaps not perished at all. They had escaped and gone into hiding. The numbers and location and intentions remain unknown. The tunnels have been secured, the portal under watch, and discovered records and imperial archives have been now unresolved, and a reminder that not all remembrance in the past had disappeared. This is like us opening if potentially other people come back, because we don't want like another like faction, some shit like that, or like random apes to turn up. This is like securing, like finishing off the law. A new order. As years passed, peace, one of the order's powers began to change. The leaders of Empire Land turned away from conquest and reconnected to a lost settlement known as Blossom Village. Long separated from the wilder world, this reconnection changed their belief entirely. In their final act of transformation, ancient empire's rulers enter a spiritual leave of absence, withdrawing from direct control of the state. No central ruler remaining, and the people themselves took control. Ancient empires was no more in replace. Rose democracy. The land ruled as once an empire became known as ancient cities, no longer a single power but a collection of self-governmental regions. With this transformation, they ceased to be superpowers, and the balance upheld by the Redstone Union began to weaken. Because there's only one fucking powerful guy, which is me. To prevent the Union to collapse and present sustainability across the realm, New Dawn acted. The empire reconstructed itself, transitioning from an imperial system into a border governing force, the Republic Federation of the New Dawn Empire. Extending its authority beyond a single empire, it took responsibility for order, balance, and unity across Primordia. We are the only kingdom and the largest empire. And the sun's rising on New Dawn. New Dawn's head and its rulers. New Dawn was crowned with titles reflecting to this new structure. So, with this guy, which is now King Aaron. Is it Aaron? Yes, yes. Aaron became A. Aaron. Sorry, that's his name. Aaron became the first emperor, Lord Protector of the Republic Federation of New Dawn, High King of High Guard, Warden of Helmut, and Emperor of the Federation. Sick title. Through his coronation, New Dawn entered the realm and did not fraction in the wake of ancient empire's transformation through an age of equal superpowers has ended. Sustainability did not fall with it. Ancient cities stood in a peaceful Democratic Society and Republic Federation of New Dawn stood as a central power, maintaining unity, protection, and the Redstone Union through change in nature, enduring through this transition. The realm entered not age of rivalry, not age of revolution, but where as one. Empires are now their systems, where once were the balance through power, now they were balanced through structure. That's the end of the story. We control everything, baby. We try to be number one, and we are number one. Royal bloodlines, pretty much talk about how Sun, which is my son, first kind king, first Sun King, founder of the clans. How long is this? Fucking 25 minutes. And then he had a son. Name is John the Good. He had a son named Aaron. Then David lost the third and last Sun King, founder of New Dawn, and then we got Emperor Aaron. After David was founded as New Dawn, Aaron became its first emperor, and his children is Aaron the second and David Jr. Current emperor, Lord Protector, and David Jr. is the High King of High Garden as well. There's two High Kings, Lord of the Rings kind of thing. House Moon, Moon the first, Moon the second had Moon the second, Moon the second had Moon Junior, Moon the second brother had uh was Moon the third, and Moon the Junior died. Moon the fourth is now re- gave up his titles and fucked off. Major cities, nations, Bamboo Clan, Sun Clan, Empire of the New Empire of the New Dawn, Ancient Empire, Ancient Cities, Blockstonia, Kingdom of the Clocks, South London Clan, Flammer Clan, Kingdom of Utopia, Republic Foundation of Federation, sorry, Republic Federation of New Dawn, major organization, Redstone Union, Project Trident, major location, High Garden, Republic City, Pentagon, High Mark of Edwin, Blossoms Village, Great Tunnel, the Hidden Portal Network. Final record. This is the end of all. Republic, the Republic Federation of New Dawn protects the realm. Ancient city governs himself through democracy. Fred flourished through primordia. The Redstone Union remains as a symbol of unity and peace, not only unsolved mysteries at its faith, but survivals of members of South London clans who disappeared into the hidden portal. Thus, this history is set not only as a reminder of what was lost, but warning of what must not never return. The realm stands united, empires secured, and mistakes of the past known, so they never repeat. Primordia endures. Endures, sorry. I'm so tired, guys. But yeah, that is the whole fucking story, guys. Just pretty sick. Yeah, I'm gonna edit this. But yeah, this is like the whole lore from A to Z. But yeah, honestly, guys, like this is the whole story. But yeah, thank you for watching. I'm gonna play the intro. Yeah, honestly, thank you for watching. See you in the next YouTube video. Peace out, mom homies.